Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all having a great day. You guys, today's story is one that I never thought I'll be telling. Okay, it's something that happened to me that I never thought would happen to me. You know, now as a sharp navy girl, but it happened. NJ, shame on you. But no, not shame on me, because this happens to a lot of people, and it has happened to a lot of people, and it will still happen to a lot of people. So let me just gist you guys. Okay, some of you know that I lived in Lagos for a while, for about 3 years or so. Initially I was staying with my cousin Ify, but at some point I had to find an apartment of my own, you know, because my workplace and my cousin's, you know, house very far. So I had to find a place to live in. But before like searching for a house, you know, I had people tell me, AJ, you have to be careful. Oh, this is dry season. Lagos, this, you know, Lagos, that like in Lagos, that is best not to, you know, it's best to look for a house during rainy season. Then you'll be able to know like the whole water issue thing in Lagos. Now, I was like, don't worry, I know. And then I had a friend of mine, a co-worker, who was also helping me with the whole house hunting thing, because then when I was looking for the house, they didn't used to like renting to single girls, okay, because I wanted a 2-bedroom apartment. And so my friend will always go with me, and you know, we say that we are married, but that he lives abroad and I'm the one in Nigeria, so that now he's around, he just wants to, you know, help me secure a place and all those kind of things, and all that yeah. We were so careful, you know, the whole, but it was dry season, and you people know now. Okay, my house was in Nigeria, and you know that during dry season, Nigeria, it's dry, like it's dry, everywhere is leveled, you never know anything was a problem. And then I looked at so many houses, but you know, for me, I'm always particular about kitchen and bathroom. Okay, I don't care if the other places are small and whatever. Kitchen and bathroom. Finally, I found the perfect house. It was a 1-bedroom apartment, but then it was better than all the 2 bedrooms I had seen. You know, it was wonderful. It was what I wanted. The bathroom, you know, it had the shower cubicle, which is something I always look out for in houses. Okay, if it's not a bathtub or something, then it should be a cubicle, and I prefer the cubicle. And it came with this, like, it was big enough, you know, to even contain 5 people. You know, it was kind of, you know, on its own. Then there was the WC, and then the sink on the other side. It was perfect. You guys, it was perfect for me. It was exactly what I wanted. The kitchen wasn't so big, but then the bathroom, I'm like, that's my sanctuary. I want that, you know. So at the end of the day, I rented that house, and the landlady, oh my god, this old nice woman, she told me how the whole rent thing does not disturb around that area, how everything is perfect even during rainy season, nothing, water does not, no waterlogged, that the place is not a waterlogged area, and blah blah blah. Oh gosh, she was so kind and so sweet. I'm like, yes, an old lady, you know, landlady, that's perfect for me. And she lived just above, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take it. So now I took it, and for the first 1 month I enjoyed myself, because I think I rented that house. I was dropped in Lagos February, and it was after then I started looking for a house. So I think maybe I rented the house around May or something, I can't remember. 1 month I was fine, nothing was happening, the rain had just started, so it was still normal. I'm like, oh thank God, what this woman said is true. My dear, finally the heavy rain now started. That was now when I started hearing oh my God. You guys see, it's not just about the area being, you know, having water issues, you know, flood issues and all that. That one is small, and it happens to even the best place, one of the best places in Lagos, in Lekki, with the big houses and everything. It's flooded, no wahala. That was not my problem. My biggest problem with that house was that now when it rains heavily, like when heavy rain falls like this, I don't know, the rain gets into the sockaway pits. I don't know how they connected this thing, but just know that my shower is connected to sockaway. I thought that maybe, you know, in sockaways now that there's a place, the water part where this kitchen sink and all that is connected. Isn't that where the bathroom kidney should be connected? I don't know, but I just know that sockaway was connected to my shower was connected to sockaway, and sockaway was just outside, like it was just so close to my you know, to my apartment, to the shower place. So whenever it rains heavily, sheet from the sockaway will now start coming up from the shower place and now fill the whole place. And the smell, oh my God, the smell was something else. Oh gosh, I remember one time Nelo, my sister, she came to Lagos, she was with me. The first day was okay, and then it rained at night, and then she was supposed to travel the next day. That was just like That was just like my saving grace. But like they had to wake up so early and it rained late at night. By the time we woke up, the whole house was smelling. The shit are still coming out. Like we now stayed outside to even take our bath, and that thing used to be so demoralizing there. Sometimes I'll just go to work after like working 9 hours. I come back home and then there's shit inside my shower place, and I'll just look at it. Then when I newly moved to that house, my cousin used to stay in Surulere, but after a few months they moved to Lekki. So after she moved, like some days I would just come home and see my whole shower place poop, shit, and see. I'll just pack my weekend bag, or just pack like bag for 1 week, and I'll just go to my cousin's house, and then I'll be there. I'll be thinking about that house, how stinky it is, how everything. I know the funny thing is, the first time it happened, I told my landlady. She was like, that means somebody flushed pad inside. I'm like, nobody flushed pad inside. I don't flush pad inside toilet. She was like, but are your friends come? Maybe they say, my friends, no, they don't flush pad inside. She will blame me. I'll say no problem. They will now get the pumping machine, pump out, you know, whatever, pump the sock away and remove the sheet. But once it rains again, the same thing will happen. Maybe after like 2-3 days, the same thing will happen. I'll go and report her. She will not tell them that I must have flushed. I'm like, even if, let's say now that I had flushed pad the first time, and then you finish telling me, and then me, I'll not go and flush it again, that it did not happen. Oh God, we kept on going back and forth. And she had this will I call him compound manager. The man was so annoyed. He was one that kept on saying that I must be the one. I'm like, you put not the house people rented, because the house is not a new house, but they renovated it. Okay, so apparently they renovate it anytime somebody packs out, because the shit damages things. Like the walls, you guys, the walls soaks water. Let's not even talk about the road, the whole Lekki-Ajah road flood issue. So one time I went to work, as I was coming back, water will reach my knee. Like some old women there, like I was just standing there, I could not walk again, because like the staff bus will drop you in front of your estate and then you have to walk in. My house was just like less than 5 minutes from the gate. I was just there standing. I could see my house, but I could not move. It was now some old women that were passing, that they were like, okay, they held my hands, they were like, come, we know the path, follow here, this one, that one. But you guys, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I dealt with this thing for months. Just know that the whole of the rainy season, this was what I was dealing with. And sometimes I go to my cousin's house after like a few days or 1 week. I also have to go back because the shit is waiting for me to come and pack it. As in there in Lagos, I didn't know any, you know, body that will come and clean. Like if I knew people that would come and clean and all that, I would have done it, you know. But then I would have to be the one to clean it by myself. Although I had, you know, things to clean, I never used to use my hands, no. But it was stressful. Sometimes my friends will come, they will help me, they will pity me, because sometimes they used to sleep in my house as well. So they will just come, they will help me out and all those things. But it was crazy. After some months, I just told the landlady that after my rent expires, that I will not be renewing it. She was like, why? She now went back to that her calm old lady, you know, think, oh, why am I moving out? Is it because of that shit thing? That should know where they'll fix it. I'm like, no, you've said that multiple times, and you've actually tried fixing it multiple times, but you know, work, I cannot do it anymore. And she was like, no, you don't have to move out. And so I'm like, you want to keep me here? So next time when I went to look for a house, my dear, ground floor, no for me. That experience, I can me and ground floor, we are like 1,000 and 0 and 1,000. Like seriously, the gap is just there. So my second house, I just kukuma looked, you know, for first floor and all that, so that I avoid all that sockaway issue. Because really, when there's a sockaway issue, the people in the that live on the ground floor that will always, you know, feel the impact more than those that live up. Those that live up, they will use toilet and flush it. You downstairs, you will be suffering it. And that was what happened to me, and it was just crazy. As in Lagos, that one just taught me a lesson. By the time I was looking for my second house, I was so careful. And if you guys know what is careful, I was so careful, and thank God I got the perfect house. So yes, in Lagos, if you are looking for a house, it's actually true. Look for a house during rainy season. I know it's not, you know, ideal, of course, because people look for a house, you know, all year round. But like, if you can help it, wait for when that time rain is falling heavily before you look for a house. It was a terrible experience. Oh my God. And to think that that bathroom was, you know, I really loved that bathroom, so I felt so bad leaving it. But thank God I got an even better bathroom, not with a cubicle, but you know, yeah, it was still fine. So yeah, that was my experience, you guys. Has anyone had this kind of experience before? Like, please tell us about your house hunting experiences if you've had any, and just share with me. Have you ever gone through anything like this, like what I've gone through? Just tell us in the comment section below. Let's get interacting, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and just listening to my story. Man, that period in my life was not funny at all. Like, anytime I'll get to the house, I'll be depressed. You know, that kind of depression. I'll be depressed. Like, I always used to beg my friends to come and stay over, or just having people to just go through the nonsense with you and encourage you that 1 year will soon be over and you'll be able to move. But having my cousin nearby, it was so helpful. It was really, really helpful. And so yeah, you guys, hope you enjoyed, you know, my story, listening to my story. If you did, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and of course please subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you once again for watching. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.